work and everything else to go around at Austria, where we have the second tier of random sport. If we just go forward with oh, right, okay. Switch to the earlier. Right, here we go. Sorry about that, just getting all prepared for it all. Let's get on track with a few of these guys. So, we're going to run through the results of last week. Very shortly, but this is now the qualifying status. Qualifying round for the Red Bull Ring. Mendes and Bull out on track quite early. So this is all good. There's a mad dash to the to get this stream up and running. No one actually set a time yet. This is good. Okay. So you have to bear with me. There we go. All good to go. I can only assume this is a qualifier. Strategy pretty simple here. Just got to make sure you've got enough fuel in the car. You can go flat out throughout this, most of this in super sauce, so it'll be a two-stop situation. Slipstream is going to have a massive effect on this. Have a massive effect on how people can overtake. You lose the slipstream, you pretty much lose the person in front of you as well. So it is imperative that you make sure you stay inside there. So obviously we had the man Bogorovsky. Oh, there we go. We haven't even started the qualifier yet, so there we go. I've just got you all excited for no reason. So there's the qualifier, all starting and ready to go. So obviously Bogorovsky was the winner in the last race at Laguna Seca. Followed by Superdampton and Renston Lane. Taking the top three, so that was both for that's the combined results for the sprint and the race. So hopefully Bogorovsky can have a consistency. Won him the race last time, the feature race that is, and he managed to get he was P3 in the actual sprint as well. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on Bogorovsky. We've got Julius Nova, who's I do believe it's his debut today. We've got Mendes, who's done relatively decent. You know, he won the sprint race in Laguna and didn't do too well in the actual feature race. I think he finished 9th. So let's just go through them. We've got Vince Racing, new boy again, as I'm assuming today. The Frenchman in the blue car. Let's just go through it. So we've got Mendes, we've got Nova, we've got Bogorovsky, winner of the last one, Renston Lane, who did quite well, got P3 in the feature, and I do believe we got P5 in the sprint. You got Platypus, who didn't have a good race last week. Got some solid points, but maybe didn't show his full potential. We've got Right Karma as well, did really well. Actually got P4 in the sprint race and P4 in the feature race as well. And then we've got, we'll call him the Ancestor. We'll call him Meji. I believe had problems joining last week. We've got Bagpuss Ruff, who again didn't really do much last week. finishing at the tail end, so hopefully he can do better this week, actually show his proper pace. But yeah, made a good, done really well to make sure that he bulldozed everyone out of the way. No worries, Brent. It's all good, mate. All good. Where are you anyway? You racing today? Why are you racing, Brent? What's going on? So, right, this is going to be the qualifying. Mendes. Power round up to turn 6. I do believe there's only like 11 turns in this circuit. Quite fast paced. Quite easy to overtake as long as you're in the slipstream, especially through sectors 1. Sectors 2 is more of a line yourself up and get geared up, but you're looking around a 1:22.23 time would be good for a qualifying pace. I don't think we'll see much below that. So here we go, we've got Renzo Lane setting the provisional pole there at 1:24. Practice did a good lap time there. But in the pits. So he must have just decided to abandon all hope there. Oh, Measures has done a really good time there, 1:22.6, so it could be one to watch. Mendes diving up the inside on Julian Nova. Mendes, one of those aggressive drivers who really needs to just peg it back a little bit. He needs to remember this is qualifying, this isn't the actual race. Hopefully it didn't affect Nova's Ollie lap. And Julian's getting there 1:25. Let's have a look. This is his out lap. Still got we seem to have lost a few drivers here. Alright, let's go and check Discord what's going on there. I think there might be a problem with the actual lobby itself. So it's going to be it's just a testing stage. Oh right, okay, right, happy days. So 10 minutes in, still not even on the qualifier yet. Just checking the Discord now, and it seems like everyone's just exiting the room. So what we have to do is the same. Let's just double check and see what's going on. Oh, Bounty's getting a bit impatient there, cancelling the entries. So Viner Racing, he just needs to sort of get off the track. And rightly Karma. Let's see what it does. Oh, the joys of GT Sport. The joys of GT Sport. So, let's while we're waiting there, let's now look at the standings. As the full standings as they stand. So you got Bogorowski leading the way with 35 points. You got Sivian in second place with 30 points. Renzi Lang in third with 23. Raikkonen Khan with his 2 consecutive P4s on 21 points. You got Mendes on 17. Let's get Fiscal on 12. Jaden Shack in 7th with 10. Bren the Blob with 8 in P8. Bagpuss in P9 with 4. Platypus returns with 2, and Mej and Lord Elephant with 0 points and plus new starters. What to do the constructors? So the Motus 1 team are ahead by 7 points from the RCS Racing, who Motus 1 had 47, RCS had 40. Team Dive Bomb, that must be Bagpuss and Platypus, with 38. Torpedo Racing, that also could be them as well, with 21 in P4. We've got Nissan Red Bull in P5 with 10, and Tapper Racing, that is the Bagpuss and Platypus team, on 6, and the 2 new guys. There we go. So hopefully now everyone's left the track and we can all actually get on with the qualifying, the actual qualifying for the actual race. Right, we are just waiting for the go-ahead. Right, I think we are good to go. So this is the practice just before the quali starts. Racing's fine, Super Bounty fine, Mesh. Everyone else looks fine to go. Lord Elephant out on track, so he's all good. So we're going to see if Mesh can actually join back. There you go, Mendes has decided to disappear off the track. Let's see if Mendes can actually Mej can get back into the race now. Oh, there you go, there's my dog. Give me now, look at how would he welcome. We're just waiting on a Mesh, so let's see if he is able. There we go, look at that. He's in the race. There we go, we've got the qualifying starting on the second. So we can actually get the stream off to running. So the first 15 minutes is a complete utter pile of garbage, unless you really want to know what the standings are. So, qualifying 10 minutes, anyone that's watching. Let's have your prediction. Who thinks going to win? Bogorowski is going to get back to backs and you go to get the bigger. Will Ren's the lane actually get the win. Came very close in the last race. Super enough one very well in the last race. But yeah, just got pipped to the post. What about the ones that finished third in? What about Platypus and Magpus and, you know, instead of them bulldozing everyone off, do you reckon they can actually get some decent points this time? What about it would have been the new guys, Vince Racing or who else is a new one? Let's have a look. Julianus, you know, can Julianus actually get a good position here, warming up his tyres? Let's get physical. We did pretty well last week, I do believe. Got P6 in the feature. P6 in the sprint race as well, so can you improve on that? So, let's go along with Bogdanovsky, as he was the race winner last week and very consistent, but get caught out there by turn 5 there. Flashing his lights, letting everyone know that he's okay. So we'll stay on board with Bogdanovsky, the race winner of the last one. Vince Racing doesn't want to sit behind Bogger, so he's obviously confident in his pace. And rightly Karma overtaking Mendes, so it looks like the slipstream is very strong in this game, as everyone knows. Oh, and Mendes has just punted rightly Karma off the racetrack. I mean, this is what I mean by Mendes, you know. No, take this from someone that's been in your position and has been affected by someone in your position. This is a qualifier for crying out loud, mate. You know, you can't be doing that, you know. You need to wait your turn, and all you're going to do is get yourself a reputation and potentially get yourself kicked out of the league by doing silly little things like that. But as looks like we're going 3 wide here, down the back of turn 3 there, up to turn 4, Platypus taking the inside line. Platypus just giving up there. Yeah, well, Mendes, I think instead of putting the message in chat, mate, you should really actually just focus on what you're doing, because you're now just in a bit of a pinnock. So here we go, Bren, the Blob, putting in a 1:23.5 on his first lap then. That's not a bad time at all. Vince Racing, looks like he's going to be putting in a 1:24 dead. Well, 1:24.2. Bogdanovsky with a 1:25 dead. Bagpuss with a 1:25.2. Oh, Julianos putting a fantastic time there, 1:23.5. Let's see, Bagpuss, he's put in a 1:27. Rightly Karma with a 1:26. So it's always changing. Mendes yet to be on an actual qualifying lap, so he can maybe start one now. Lord Elephant. And Super Bounty, Lord Elephant putting a 1:40, but I think that's his out lap. Super Bounty coming up to his first hot lap, putting a 1:24.2, but it hasn't recognised, so I'm going to assume he had a penalty of some sort. Medge putting a fantastic time of 1:22.9, so putting himself in a very good, strong position here to be in P1 for the race. Obviously, fuel loads are affecting this because they all go out on a set of fuel, and the tyres, they obviously do have the degradation as well. Where Julio Snowver's just gone 6 tenths quicker than anyone else on the track through Sector 2, sorry. He comes up to T10 and T11. He's a very good exit here. That does look a little bit on the penalty side, so I don't think that's going to be. Oh no, he managed to keep on there. 1:22.8, so a very good time there. Bogdanovsky improving with 1:23.1. Bagpuss with 1:23.2. Rightly Karma with 1:23.5. Renster Lang with a 1:24 dead, but doesn't improve him much. Vince Racing just letting everyone else go past. Mendes putting a 1:25.2. Platypus with 126, so he's getting there slowly but surely. Super Bounty not having a good lap there either, just managed to put himself up to P11 with a 126, so I can only assume he's not had a clean lap at the moment. Well, that's a fantastic lap by Julian Snowball, 122.889, and that is a fantastic lap time. Just beating Mej by 100th of a second. Just over 100th of a second for that P1 position. Only 4 minutes remain in the actual race itself, so in the qualifier itself, sorry, should we say. So let's see, Bagpuss, Bogorowski all coming in to put a new set of tyres on. Get back out, put another couple of laps in, everyone's coming in. Mej getting out of the way. Doesn't seem like rightly Karma. Right, he's promoting himself up to P5 there, 123.3, so that's good there. Bren the Blob, I can only imagine if this is going to be purple going from turn 1, for sector 1, sorry, should I say. He's a 10th down in his time. Unless that improves over the next couple, well, through the next sector, I can imagine he's going to come in, chuck another set of softs on. He'll have enough time to get back out. It's about 1 minute 30, 1 minute over around the track after he's been in the pits. So as long as you get in there, as he does a nice little bit of Tokyo drift around that corner there. Turn 6, turn 5, turn 4. So let's see, is he coming into the pits? He's 7 attempts down in his time now. He's mid-2 in his sector. He's going to have to come in. Ren's Super Bounty. Good first section. Not the quickest, but it's been quicker than he has. He's set at 123.9, so he's must get a bit of clean air as he comes up to turn 4 now. Taking all of the inside curb, barely touching the outside curb. Keeping the power down, keeping it on. Taking a very wide entry into turn 5. Making sure it hits the inside and most of the outside curb as well. He's 6 tenths up on his time, so this will promote up to about P5, I do believe. As long as he can keep going through this, he'll be about 123.3. Well, a little bit wide there coming out the final couple of corners there. Yeah, and he's got a penalty as well, so yes, it was a good time at 123.7, but unfortunately just not being able to just took a little bit too wide in those final corners. So Bogorowski in P3 at the moment, and Bagpuss looking to get on the slipstream. I think maybe being a bit cheeky here, while Bagpuss maybe hasn't got the natural pace of the actual track and relies on slipstream. We'll just keep an eye on that because they're only 2/10, 200ths of a second away from each other. Mej has left the room again. So he must have been having more problems, which promotes Bogorowski and Bagpuss into P2 and 3. Let's see what. 123 and a 123.8, so no improvement there, but they've still got enough time to. This will be their final lap. Bogorowski running very wide there through turns 1. Got disconnected from the network. Well, you best get back in there quickly, Sunshine. You will lose your qualifying grid, so you must start from the back. Just get back in there as quickly as you possibly can. Make sure you're on the track. Let's have a look. Where is everyone around the track? So Lord Elephant will be actually going for one more lap. Platypus returns in a solid P10. And Mendes going to be the last one to cross the start-finish line. Well, unfortunately, there's not much you can really do, Nesta. You just might have to start from the back, or you might have to wait till the sprint race again. I don't think they're going to restart qualifying because you lost connection to the network. So unfortunately, it's a suck it up buttercup moment. So let's have a look. So Bogorowski again going very wide, and Bagpuss following him, going through the final couple of turns there. And no improvements made by the top three. Thank you very much. Rightly Karma got a... Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any changes. But, well, there you go. Back play versus just set another... You did have pole connection next time. But then again, saying that, play versus just decided to lag around turn one. But that could be just where the actual race is now... Well, the qualifying is now actually finished. Who was the last one to cross? You know, there's a test of memory. It was Mendes, wasn't it? Mendes. Let's have a look. Mendes will be on his final lap here. Will he improve on P11? As he comes up to the final two turns, taking a nice line there, making sure not to extend over to the right hand side too much. Oh, he's gone a bit slow through the final turn. And a 1:33.1. Yeah, I don't think this is going to change. So he was the last one to cross the line. So let's just go through the standings. We've got Nova on his debut with a fantastic P1, Bogorowski in P2. So continues good performance from last week. Bagpuss, who was pushing everyone out of the way last week in P3. So watch out, you two boys in front. Rightly Karma consistently get in that sort of position there. So that's a good one. Renzo Lang in P5, Brenda Blob in P6, Lord Elephant in P7, Super Bounty in P8, and the rest I couldn't tell you. There we go, Vine Racing, Vince Racing, I can't think of Vine Racing, Vince Racing in P9, Platypus in P10, Mendes in P11, and Fiscal in P12. So the race is about to start. So let's get started though, we're just waiting for the lights to come on. So right, Formula 1 with their flash up in front of you. And off they go. It does seem like Julian's got a good getaway there. And it does seem like Rightly Karma. Oh, Bagpuss has got a really good line there, coming through the first turn. 3 wide. Oh, Bogorowski manages to take the lead. Julian's just having a bit of a bad exit there. Platypus has just come from nowhere. P10 up to P5 now, overtaking his teammate. Up to go to turn 2 here, turn 3. Bogorowski with the outside line going to concede to Rightly Karma. Oh, and a bit of teammate rivalry there. Bagpuss just clips the edge of Platypus. So of course, in another position going down to P6. Oh, very hard to keep on top of Bogorowski with the lead. Half a second in front of Rightly Karma. Rightly Karma right in the back there. And Platypus going for a dive on the inside of Julianos. Oh, he's just pushed Julianos a little bit wide there. So I can actually understand that's going to be a bit of a steward's inquiry there. But a nice little move, but maybe wasn't the space there. Lord Elephant on the charge coming up from P6. Super Bounty just slightly behind as well. Very hard to keep on tuck there. And there's a bit of action around the back there. As Vince Racing, who's not the greatest of opening laps. And then there's at the back there. I think the same again in the last race. But as we complete the first lap, Bogorowski's managed to go from P2 to P. Oi, and I tell you what, Rightly Karma just extending a little bit too much there. Both of them getting a penalty of a second, half a second. Then Bagpuss back up to P5, Bagpuss into P3. So Renzo Lang, taking the corner quite aggressively there. Rightly Karma going a little bit too wide. Platypus getting a really good race pace out of here in P3. He's catching up to lead. Bagpuss, his teammate behind him, must have overtaken Super Bounty. Super Bounty being followed by Julianos and Fiscal behind. Lord Elephant runs Vince Racing, and then Brenda Blob. It seems like P11 and 10 are a bit far behind. Platypus is making a massive charge there. Right, he seems to have got some pace from somewhere. You know, he's I don't know, giving his car the ready brake this morning, or these Weetabix, but he's got some really good pace. He had an incident with, I do believe that was Julianos, but he's doing fantastically well, going from P10 to P3 in the space of 2 laps. So he did the same again in Laguna Seca, where he did really well, but there seems to be a move occurring down at the back there. Super Bounty and Julianos. Julianos was very quick at pole position, but just has suffered since. Let's just take a look at the back. Looks good. Fiscal looks good. Elephant and Vince are racing. And it looks like Rightly Karma is maybe just eyeing up a move with Bogorowski. Platypus going a little bit wide there. Get a bit twitchy on the tyres, which is going to affect his exit speed, which is going to be Breakfast rough. Right into the back of him. But he's a bit too far away to go for the move. But Platypus is holding his own. He's keeping in touch with the top two. A very impressive racer. I know this gentleman here, Platypus, he's. Oh, as there's been an incident with Rightly Karma. Rightly Karma getting a really bad exit there. Platypus deciding what he's going to do. Is he going to go left? He's going to go right. But he just sticks behind him, which is a smart thing to do, I think, for the right now. But the top 8, top 7 are quite close to each other. And there's a bit of a gap afterwards, so, you know, if you're looking at Let's Get Fiscal, he doesn't want to be losing the back end of Julianos. Otherwise, he's going to be in a sort of no man's land and going to be losing a heck of a lot of time. Whereas Rightly Karma gets a little bit wide going through there, but gets a much better line coming through the S's. Looking to the outside, side by side, coming into the final two turn, giving Bogorowski a bit of a tyre up there. Bogorowski taking the inside. Oh, and they've both come together. Rightly Karma going massively wide and comes back on. Rightly Karma, I don't think it's his right name there, because that was not calm at all. That was quite aggressive, and none of them given an inch. What a nail. Bagpuss is coming under attack from Super Bounty. Super Bounty looking to the inside. Bagpuss defending and hitting his teammate again. And that is unbelievable. That has... Let's have a look. Well, whilst that all sorts itself out, let's have a look at the start again. We'll look from we're going to look from Platypus, because he's got a fantastic start here. So as they wait for the green light to go, and off they go. But really, it's hard to get the traction down, but then absolutely nailed it. Vince Racing did really well as well, managing to get through there. Oh, Mendes as well. Oh, and he's just hit Lord Elephant. And something's happened there. A bit of contact, but then he's managed to get an excellent run out of turn 1, overtaking his teammate. Fantastic. So poor old Platypus was in P3, but unfortunately his teammate has unfortunately cost him a chance to challenge for the lead, and Bagpuss has just dropped down from P4 to P7. So it's not often. I know Bagpuss very well, and he's a very close family friend. But that was a bit irresponsible for him, and a bit of a silly move to take, really. But he's going looking for the same as turn 1. He's taking that same line again, and he's pushed Lord Elephant out, and you know, I understand that he wants to get ahead, but turn 1, not really the way to do it, mate, because you're going to come together and you push Lord Elephant out. But Bogorowski, Rightly Karma at the front there, still fighting to each other, keeping the gap very tight there. Rightly Karma just looks like he's buying time. Julianos has recovered really well since it's with Platypus. Let's Get Fiscal, his teammate, and behind Julianos, catching up as well. Lord Elephant in P6. Bagpuss just stayed on the back end there, and Renston Lang is managing to keep him there. And it does seem like Platypus's great start has unfortunately ended the same way as it did in Laguna Seca. And started really well. Had an incident, and unfortunately looks like he's going to be struggling near the rear end of the pack. But let's go back and forward as Bogorowski and Rightly Karma still battling away for P1. Bogorowski wins this again. I think this would be a case of egos magnified. Super Bounty, Julianos still very close, and both getting a half a second penalty. This Fiscal get a 1 second penalty. Lord Elephant will give a chance for him to actually catch up. Bagpuss just in the slipstream region of Lord Elephant, 1.3 seconds behind. This is where tyres, the super soft tyres, will start to deteriorate quite heavily now. And it does seem like Bogorowski's managed to pull out a bit of a gap there, so maybe Rightly Karma's tyres have giving up very slightly. And Giuliano's looking for a move up the inside of Super Bounty. So it could be an interesting one. So we seem to have a gap here. We've got P1, P2 fighting, P3, P4 fighting, P4, P5 fighting, P6 getting on the back of the P5 battle, and then we've got Bagpuss and Renslayer just sort of in the midst. I think the first person to pit will be the very smart one. I know it's only 10 minutes in, you must go and do another lap, but you're going to lose more time being out on those super softers there, mostly about about a third, maybe just getting halfway through their tyre life, and chances are you're going to be about 2 or 3 seconds a lap slower, but no one else has actually pitted yet, so we shall see. As you can see, a lot of them struggling for grip, and I can only imagine that, let's have a look at some of the, or maybe I should just shut my mouth then. Well, there you go, you can look at Bagpuss's tyres, absolutely screaming. You've got Lord Elephant's tyres looking quite well, managing really well. Let's get Fiscal. Tyres are looking pretty good at Super Bounty and Julius Nova again. Julius Nova goes for the switchback on turn 3 there. An absolutely wonderful move. A fantastic move there. Let's have a look. Bogorowski has probably just lost that time, so he must have had a mistake somewhere. But Giulianos for a fantastic move there coming to turn 3. Outbrake, well, doesn't outbrake, brakes early and gets a switchback with Super Bounty. Now we'll have to try and fight back. Bogorowski managing to keep the lead from Rightly Karma. Rightly Karma doing really well to stay close. Can Giulianos come and try and get the P1 position that he lost from the start of the race? Super Bounty got anything left in his tyres to actually fight back? Tyres are looking pretty decent at the moment. And it looks like Bagpuss is under attack from Renslayer. Renslayer just taking the inside line into the final 2 corners, and Bagpuss is the first to pit along with Lord Elephant and Super Bounty and Bogorowski. I can only assume no fuel will be put in here. I don't think there is any need to put any fuel in. Bagpuss is not putting any fuel in, so it's quite light on the tyres there. But Giulianos has actually managed to get right behind Rightly Karma, so he's managed to pull away from Super Bounty pit, and Giulianos getting nice bit of traction out of that corner there. Tyres are looking pretty decent. And Rightly Karma's tyres are screaming. As you can see, he's just gone straight from turn 4 onto the gravel. Bogorowski P4, he will be on fresher tyres. He'll mostly have to pit for maybe some softs to get to the end of the race, but there's not really much difference in pace really. You're looking maybe about half a second without slipstream. But Giulianos now in front, and looks like he actually got a good distance on his tyres, so I don't think he's going to pit. He's just going to keep on going, so he could be one stop here, and actually that could be quite amazing really. Bagpuss up to P6 now. Let's have a look. How's Perry doing? Perry the Platypus. Now to P9, just coming out in front of, or is he? No, he's not. Let's have a look how his tyres are doing. Oh, he's obviously pitted for some new tyres, some new super softs. So 5 seconds behind Vince Racing. Giulianos, I don't know how he's doing it, but he's just managing those tyres really well. Let's get Fiscal's tyres are on the screaming edge here. He's going to be slower than anyone else on fresher tyres. Bogorowski all the way up to P3, making that Super Bounty. And the Lord Elephant on a new set of tyres. And Bagpuss catching up with about 2.5 seconds behind, but he's got Rightly Karma who had that incident before he came in, which cost him a few seconds, sitting behind Bagpuss. Now, rightly Carmen, not maybe the right name for the game tag for him, because when it comes to overtaking, it's been seen here that he doesn't really wait for the calm. He wants to create a stall, and he goes very wide again. They're going for the final 2 turns, which is going to incur another half a second penalty at least. Oh, a second penalty. Which allows Bagpuss just to sort of just stretch the gap a little bit. Right, the Palmer going a bit all out of sorts there, coming through turn 1. Now it does look like Julianos can actually do a one-stop here. Come in into this lap. Strap on a set of super softs. And he could actually get to the end again. These tyres are again looking really, yeah, they're coming to the point now where they're going to be slower. And Bogarowski is 7 seconds behind. Chances are Bogarowski would take the lead, but it'd be very close. I reckon it's about a 5-6 second pit lane with no fuel, but I think Julianos will have to fill up. Coming in, no, he's going to stay up for one more lap, so it's going to be interesting to see what the times will be for Bogarowski. But as it's going 3 wide, let's get Fiscal, Lord Elephant and Super Bounty going for it with Bagpuss in P6 looking to get involved, and Super Bounty goes a little bit wide. Side by side now, coming to turn 1, it's going to be, could be 3 abreast. Into turn 1, Bagpuss with the inside line, just backing out there. Let's Fiscal's gone a little bit wide there. He's lagged that well. He's ghosted out. Oh, there we go. Right, Palmer on the back end there. Let's get Fiscal's got a bad one. 3 wide, comes to turn 3. Never in the face of the last of the late breakers. Bagpuss breaking a little bit early there. Right, he can't making 2 positions up there. So a fantastic move by him. Bagpuss dropping down to P7. And Rightly Palmer now right on the back of Super Bounty. Rightly Palmer looking to make that the time that he lost, get back into that top 3 position against the podium. As he goes around the outside, he's going into turn 4 on Super Bounty. Has he made the move stick? He's going to be on the inside, come into turn 5, I think. 5 and 6, so he's going to get the move done. And as we look behind, let's get Fiscal Bagpuss on the inside line, going to turn 6 or 7. Oh, Fiscal going a little bit wide there, getting a bit of attack from Minster Lane. Which allows Bren the Blob to come through and capitalise on that error. So Bagpuss promotes himself back up to P6, Super Bounty back down to P5, Rightly come up from P4. Only a second behind Lord Elephant. And Julianos now in the pits. Let's have a look. Julianos won't be that far down, surely. Teammates. Julianos coming out in P5, but he will be on a set of new tyres, and I don't think he's going to have to pit again. So the chances are he's going to the end of these tyres. So he will be in prime real estate here. 4 seconds off the pace of, well, 3 now, 3 seconds off the pace of Bogarowski. Bogarowski will most probably have to pit again. Will be really slow going through the final few laps. Lord Elephant getting touched by Rightly Palmer. Just giving a bit of a tap there, just to let him know that he's there. Let's just keep nothing else I can really see. But it looks like Ren the Blob is going to attack from Rensden Lane. Rensden Lane looking to go at the inside. He's up the inside. They're side by side. Well, Brent just giving a bit of a love tap there, and well, Rensden Lane made the move stick, but Brent not very happy about that. Vinyl Racing, Vincer Racing is coming under attack from Platypus, so Platypus could actually get into P9 here, so he's doing really well. Recovering well, getting himself in a bit of a momentum. Oh, as Vincer Racing goes very wide and will require a penalty. All Platypus has to do is just maintain his composure. He's got a better exit coming out the final turn. Going out to turn 1. And oh, They both got a bit wide, and Platypus has lost it again, unfortunately. Just getting back on accelerator, that's a little bit too quick, too much, and just losing the back end there. Bogorovsky, Lord Elephant, rightly calm with the top three. Julian Snova, who's just now pitted, will be on a one-stop strategy for certain. P4 only a 1.1 seconds behind the likes of Rightly Calm and Super Bounty. It's 2.8 seconds behind that lead pack. Bagpuss only less than a second behind there, so he could, with a few good laps and a bit of slipstream, could actually catch up to the top pack. Renzo Lang and Brenda Blob, and it just seems, yeah, from there backwards, you know, you look at the top 7, I'd say. Oh, let's look at that. Bagpuss just gone slightly wide there, out of the S's, and has just given the position to Renzo Lang. And Bagpuss is just going to go diving in now to the pits for his second and final stop. Where he will need to chuck some fuel in, which is going to promote everyone else below him. So Renzo Lang, Brenda Blob, with Vincent Racing. Let's get a pistol. In P11, but he's going to have the fresher tyres of the drivers in front, so he's got to make the most of it. Lord Elephant, what happened to Bogorovsky? Bogorovsky must have had enough, and I've missed that, unfortunately, so that is an absolute shame. But Julian Snowball looking to go on the inside, coming out turn 4, on the outside turn 5, and he will be on the outside of turn 6, giving Lord Elephant a bit of a love tap there. And it looks like Lord Elephant's defended that position quite well. Rightly Karma is right at the back of Bogorovsky. Oh, Rightly Karma, what's happening there? He's just forcing his way past Bogorovsky, really, just pushing Bogorovsky a little bit wide there. Maybe Bogorovsky was being a bit too nice there, but looks like Super Bounty here has. Did he save it? Did he save it? I think it was either Super Bounty or Renz. I just had a little bit of a iffy moment there. Came out the final corner. Rightly coming now, looking to charge down Lord Elephant. Julianos will most probably win this race because just tyre wear alone. And Rightly Karma fighting Bogorovsky. Bogorovsky coming back. Braking a little bit later, but Rightly Karma going back on the inside on turn 3. But this allows Super Bounty to get a good run. And is right on the tail of Bogorovsky. Bogorovsky was looking good for a podium position here, but it looks like he's going to be falling down the order. And the chances are he'll have to pit again. Let's have a look. So Bogorovsky, yeah, he's going to have to pit again. There's no way the tyres are going to last at the end. Too much wear on the front. And it does look like the Super Bounty, again, he's going to have to pit again. But Julianos seems to be the man that can make tyres last. So it looks like he's going to be the one's going to, whereas now Lord Elephant comes in, followed by Rightly Karma, Bogorovsky. Oh, fighting for positions. Super Bounty trying to get in Bogorovsky. Well, it's going to be a fight to get out of the pit lane, I think. So the top, so apart from Julianos, the top 6 drivers are now pitting in for the final time to pit on as well. Go and lay down! So it looks like Bogorovsky a big loser out of that one because he's really put too much fuel in. He's now in P6. He's gone all the way down from P3 or 4 to P6. Renz Lang seems to have benefited the most out of it. As Rightly Karma goes a little bit wide there coming out of turn 4. He's been pushed into the gravel by Renz, I do believe. and unfortunately his battle starts all over again. Northern managing to keep hold of P2. Superbad doing really well actually, coming to P3 there. Bogorowski P4. Only 7 minutes to go. He's going to have to make the most of his new tyres. So Bagpuss, who tried the undercut, is back up to P7, very closely behind Let's Get Fiscal. Tyres are looking pretty good, like they will. The Fiscal seems to have rinsed the lane. Seems to have ghosted out there, but Bagpuss kind of the inside of Let's Get Fiscal. Coming to turn 1. It's not been his quarter to overtake there, Bagpuss. Of course, his teammate and other drivers a bit of hassle coming through that corner, but Michael Palmer getting a very good exit out of turn 1. A very good speed coming up to turn 3, turn 4. And Michael Palmer gets the mid-up, putting Bagpuss down to P7. Bagpuss going quite wide on the exit there, which gives the chance for Rennes to close the gap a little bit for the P7. Bogorowski coming to the back of Super Bounty now, and it was Bogorowski's consistency that won him the race last week, so I don't think he's going to win it this time, because Giuliano's 10 seconds ahead of everyone else, and all the other 7 seconds ahead, so you know Bogorowski and Super Bounty fighting for the last podium position. It's unlikely that Fiscal or any of the guys behind will actually get anywhere near Bogorowski. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Bogorowski going around the outside, looking for a little sniff to see if he can make it. And Superbad just manages to keep hold of that position for now. Rightly calm again to the back of Let's Get Fiscal. Runs the lane almost in the back there. Bagpuss not having a great time on the track. Oh, Ren's the lanes. What's happened to Ren's? Ren's has spun it out, coming out turn 1, and has unfortunately relegated himself down out to P9. I don't think he's going to be able to catch up, so that puts Bagpuss up to P7, Bren up to P8. Bagpuss needs 2.37 behind Let's Go Fiscal. Fiscal getting right on the back of Rightly Palmer. Bogorowski and Superbad still battling out for P3. But Rightly Palmer seems to have a pace, has good pace on fresh tyres, but just doesn't seem to be as consistent when the tyres get a little bit worn. 4.5 minutes to go, and you're looking around about 3 laps here, 3-4 laps remaining in the race. And Rightly Palmer is actually close to gap by half up to Bogorowski, so it was like 3.2 seconds, it's now 1.4. Superbad just seems to maintain the gap from Bogorowski, a Lord Elephant on his own race. It seems to just stay out of trouble, and Julian Snowden after the first lap since has come back to do really well. It'll be the same lobby for the sprint, yes, Nesta. Bogorowski looking for a better exit coming out of turn 1. So close, Bogorowski just needs to sit in that slipstream. Superbad on the inside, Bogorowski around the out. Bogorowski trying to pinch him as much as he can. But all that's doing is bringing Rightly Palmer back into the contention for the final podium position. And everyone behind him as well, so Let's Get Fiscal and Bagpuss Scruff. Bren close enough, and Bren as well, so Bren the blobs only about 2 seconds away from the fight, maybe a bit more than that, 3 or 4 seconds away from that P3. Yeah, about 4 seconds away, so I don't think Bren's going to be able to do it. I don't think even Bagpuss either. Let's Get Fiscal doubtless. So Rightly Palmer is actually contesting Bogorowski now, looking to go up the inside of the final one, giving a little bit of a look but decides against it. Going a little bit wide there and giving Bogorowski a bit of a tap there, forcing Bogorowski out wide. And Rightly Palmer back up into the fight for podiuming a bit with another penalty. Let's Get Fiscal. Looks like he's going on defensive from Bagpuss as well, but Bagpuss has got Bren the blob as well behind him. Bagford's going a little bit wide there, which allows the gap to open up for Brent. Brent is going to have a much better exit, a much better straight line speed coming down up into turn 3. He's got the inside line, so he's got the third line. And makes a move stick, so it's P7 for Brent. Brent's going deep into there. Oh, a little bit of a, I don't know whether that was a tap from Bagford, because he seemed to have not unghost himself. When he came back on, he just touched a bit too much of the curve there, coming out of it. Which has allowed Let's Get Physical to get a little bit of a gap there, so cementing his P6 status there. Rightly Karma just losing the back of Bogorowski, who's still in the back of Super Bounty, again maintaining that gap of 0.8 of a second. And chances are, after this lap, let's have a look, what was his last lap time? A 1:26. So it'll be this lap and the next lap, and that'll be it. Unless Julianos decides to just maybe could be the last lap. Depends on when Julianos finishes. If he gets over the finish line with a second to go, there will be another lap. There will be 22 laps of this race, which is what I think Bogorowski and Rightly Calm will be wanting. Lord Elephant won't really care, so I'm hoping that Julianos will give him a favour and actually just slow down a little bit. Lord Elephant just again keeping the gap, but it's 4.9 seconds, but I don't think he's got any concern really there. Super Bounty again maintaining the gap for P3, and unless Bogorowski can come up with a bit of pace or something around from that area, his tyres aren't that bad. And Rightly Karma just going for an absolute lunge, and it's unnecessary. I can understand that he wants to get ahead, but a lunge like that is just, it just shows how amateur you actually really are, Rightly Karma. You've got the pace, but you lack the restraint to actually make a clean overtake, and it's quite critical on your part really. All you're going to do is get yourself a bit of a reputation. Here you go, but he's going on the inside again there. Bogorowski maybe had a bit of enough of his constant bargery. Rightly Karma's managed to get through. Lord Elephant has now finished the race. And as Bogorowski gives it back to Rightly Karma, and yeah, that is it. We are all over. And so far, Lord Elephant, Super Bounty, Bogorowski in P2, 3 and 4, Rightly Karma in P5, Fiscal in 6, Brenda in P8, Rensler Lank in P9, Viner Racing will most probably cross the line in P10, Mendes in P11, and Platypus will be, unless anything happens to these two, will be P11 and P12. And Julianos just had to do another lap just to make himself feel better. Mendes and Platypus just across the line now, and they're all done. Now just waiting for the race winner of Julianos. So great win there, great race win on his debut race with his teammate Bogorowski. So that's just going to do wonders for the team there. No pressure from behind, and gets the P1. Right, I'm just waiting for the now sprint race as the feature race is now over. And everyone's been told to cancel the entry again, so hopefully this won't take long. We're just waiting for everyone. A little bit of a salty moment there from Lord, but he seems okay. Brent's saying to P7 curse. So that seems so it does seem like there's a lot of just waiting now, just waiting. Okay. So this is going to be the sprint race, which I think is only 10 minutes or 10 laps. I'm not too sure which one it is. Because it's such a short track, it's going to be about either 10 or 15 minutes. But we shall see. And well, let's see if you can race this one, Nesta. You'll be starting from the back. So it's 8 laps. Oh, 8 laps. There we go. I was wrong. 8 laps. And we shall see. Let's see if we can get Nesta in this one. Let's see. Measures in there, so let's see if you can get out on the track, my friend. There you go. If I can. So he'll be racing from the back. Oh, see if that is just reset back to the pit lane. So now we're just waiting for the final races to enter. We're only missing 1 or 2. I think only 1 or none. Does seem like Measure's actually able to race, so we'll be starting from the back of the sprint. God, this has to be the most boring part of GT Sport. Waiting for lobbies to set up and get themselves ready. It's very hard to think of anything creative to say, really. But then again, saying that, who thinks that Julianos can maybe go from last to first? At a very good pace, very good tyre wear. He was only on a 2-stop, which effectively won the race. Could Lord Elephant actually replicate what he's done? He started in P7, got to P2. And Mendes, he will actually be starting on the front. Will he be able to replicate what he done in last week's in Laguna Ride, maintaining and keeping that position for the entirety of the, what's going to be 8 laps opposed to a time limit? But that's going to be the man to watch. Just getting confirmation now, the race will start very shortly. This is the last final chance for you to get a bit of practice in around the track. And here we go. Arnold will start the sprint race, 8 laps. That won't be any pit stops whatsoever. Or any fuel. Let me know fuel anyway. I can't imagine there'll be any pit stops. But here we go now. Perry the Platypus on P1. Mendes in P2, Weitzer Race in P3, Delange in P4, Backus P5. Hopefully Backus can leave his teammate alone this time. Bren and P6, Fiscal P7, Whiteley Car P8, P9 is Bogorovsky, P10, Lord Elephant, I must miss someone out here, but we'll see how it goes. As we're waiting for the lights to X, and going to the green, up we go. Platypus getting a good start. Oh, and chaos there. Chaos there as well. I don't know who that is. Renz de Lang has just caused chaos. Poor old Backus just seems to get in more trouble than anticipated. Right, so here we go. Let's go back up into the front. So Perry, Platypus and Mendes going to turn 3 now. Platypus taking the inside line there, looking to get a good bit of traffic. Right, come on, P3 already. So being very aggressive at the start. Platypus is just trying to just squeeze Mendes out, give it a bit of a nut tap there on the side. Mendes go around the outside, Platypus going on the inside. Rightly come again to the back of these two, and with his talents and his pace, he should be able to get through them. Whether he can do it cleanly or not is another question. Mendes managed to take the P1 position there. Perry at the Platypus has fallen down to P2, but it looks like Rightly Calm is just going to go around the outside and inside. Hold on, I'll tell you what's interesting from the front. Perry's getting right. Platypus going around really close there, but it's just got a bit of a love tap from Rightly Calm. Rightly Calmer, he's just forced himself through there. He's just forced himself through to P2 there, taking out Mendes, and there's no like Stewart's inquiry. I know he's fast, but he just needs to realise that there's other people on the track as well. As Platypus, he seems to have got hit in the back somewhere, and there seems to be more powers as Julius Novas hits Mendes. Brian Pincer racing on the back as coming to a hope now as it goes turn 3. Mendes giving this is just a tap on tap here. It just seems that the more forceful you are, the more likely you're going to go through. So measure Rightly Calmer at the front of the pack. Measure something from P13, I do believe it was P13. And has just managed to get himself up into P2, bring the block in P3 as well. Mendes in P4, Winks of Racing P5, Francis in P6. And Lord Elephant defending from the back of Julianos. And Bogorovsky following his hold. Lord Elephant taking a nice little defensive line. Vince Racing going a little bit wide. Platypus is going to get the right. Lord Elephant all over the back of Platypus. And that has allowed Julianos to get a much better exit coming at the final turn. Up into P1. turn one, P1. Oh, and Rightly Palmer's been overtaken by Mesh. Mendes has gone through, Vince is going around the outside, a bit of the track extension there. Lord Elephant. This is all kicking up, it's all very tight between these 10, 11 here. Mendes going in, Lord Elephant. That's a racing getting through that many hassle. Bogorowski overtaking Platypus. Platypus just falling down a little bit there. Maybe just getting forced off. Super Bounty is next. He's just overtaken Julianos. Julianos unable to get ahead of Super Bounty, but he's going to have the inside going into turn 4. He's got the inside line. He's managed to keep hold of it. Ren's now going a little bit back. He's slowly catching up, despite the start line instant there. Super Bounty getting a little bit touched there from Fiscal. Looking to try and get ahead, but it's just not happening. Mesh is running away a bit, 1.3 seconds ahead, Rightly Palmer just behind. Bren the Blob. Hopefully he can get rid of P7 and get P3 here. Mendes in P4, but he's been chased down by Vince Racing. Vince Racing being chased down by Lord Elephant. Lord Elephant with a nice P2 in the race. Bogorowski taking on the curve there, coming up the final turn there. Getting a very good run out there. Up into turn 1. It's going to be a case of who's going to make a move there. Vince Racing going to the inside. Mendes broke a little bit too early there, but Vince Racing's got a bit wide. Bogorowski now into P6. Man's overtaking Juliana. Juliana thinking able to replicate his feature race form. And coming under attack now. Mendes taking a very defensive line there. Bogorowski's going to overtake Vince Racing. Vince Racing seems to be falling down the back there. Juliana's all over side by side, coming down to P10-4. Backwards almost on the back end of Let's Get Fiscal, so we're just keeping an eye on it. Lord Elephant on the inside, P2, P1 in the future race, and Mendes and Bogorowski coming to the touches there. Juliana's managing to keep hold of, well, may looks like overtake Super Bounty. Lord Elephant managing to take the outside line. Mendes going up on the inside, retaking the position of P5. Super Bounty and Vince Racing is side-by-side action here. Wherever you look at it, it's going to be very hard to keep an eye on all of this that's happening. Backpush Ruffers managed to get himself to P10, so he's now just got to chase down the free wide going into the final couple of turns there. Mendes dropping down to P7, Super Bounty into P6, Lord Elephant now into P6, Super Bounty going to P5 with a nice little dive there. Mendes managed to keep a little bit of the traction there. But Julianos is right on the back there. Bogorowski just getting away there. Julianos looking to take the outside right. A bit of contact there between Lord Elephant and Super Bounty, which has caused Lord Elephant to drop 3 positions there down to P8. Julianos still stuck behind Mendes. Mendes managing to defend the position quite well there for P6. Oh, Julianos just giving Mendes a little bit of a push there, and Mendes is pushing braking really hard for that corner and being really slow. It's causing all sorts of chaos behind him. Lord Elephant being overtaken now by Bagpuss. Bagpuss is going to be right in the back of the Vince Racing. P9, he's going to keep on it. No, perhaps Lord Elephant gets back in and manages to put Vince Racing a little wide. So that's going to give Lord Elephant and Bagpuss to P9 and P8. Julianos and Mendes tapping each other, hitting each other from side to side. Just keep a check on the front there. Measure's got this one. Rightly Palmer and Bren the Blob, they're all going to be miles ahead. So I think they're going to get 1, 2, 3, only 3 laps to go. Bogorowski, Super Bounty trying to chase down Mendes and Julianos Nova. Changing from side to side there. So Julianos now into P6, Mendes dropping down to P7. I don't think Mendes has got the pace of now. He's coming under attack now. Mendes is from Lord Elephant and Bagpuss Glove. Lord Elephant going up on the inside. Bagpuss, is he going to try and make this 3 wide? He's not, but Lord Elephant made the move stick. Bagpuss looking to the inside. He's done it again. He's hit Mendes in the rear there to gain that position. Bagpuss is going to have the racing line. He's now officially in P8. Bagpuss is going to keep the position. No, he's pushed him out wide again. Maybe a bit of karma there for Bagpuss. Seems to be trying to force his way through people rather than overtaking him. And unfortunately, that's happened, and he's now dropped down, down to P10. Lord Elephant trying to chase down Julianos. Julianos trying to chase down Super Bounty, but only 1.6. There's a bit of a gap. Let's have a look at Super Bounty and Bogorovsky. Bogorovsky trying to keep that Super Bounty behind for that P4. Consistency would be good. Good points for them as well. I think the top three are well out of reach, being that Bren is 5 seconds ahead of Bogorovsky. But there could be a little bit of a battle here between Bren and Rightly Karma. Bren just changed. Well, within a couple of corners, has knocked half a second at the time of Rightly Karma, so has Rightly Karma had a bit of an incident? Has he gone wide? Has he lost the tyres? Let's have a look. So the tyres, yeah, it looks like Rightly Karma's tyres are wearing off a lot faster than what Bren's are. So it could be a, the next 2 laps, it could be a very twitchy situation for Rightly Karma. Julianos now facing back. Mendes still in P8. Fiscal is chasing him down. Bagpuss is going up the inside, looking to try and get that overtake. It could be a battle for the final 2 positions, and it just seems like Vince Racing and Platypus and Renzo Lang have just had a bad feature race here, sprint race. You can see Fiscal back to swap positions. Mendes might be able to keep hold of that P8. He will do well on Laguna Seca. As Julianos now is right in the back as they come into the final. Can't stop the final lap. Nope, it's not the final lap because Mendes just gone through. So there's 2 more laps. Yeah, two and a bit laps to go for these guys. As Julianos just trying to look for a way around Super Bounty. He's got a much better exit point at the final turn. But Super Bounty has got the privilege of the slipstream of Bogorovsky in front. And Julianos keeping that line a lot tighter there. And this is the final lap. Yeah, this is the final lap. So, Bren, he was so close. So close to the back of Ren's Rightly Karma, but unfortunately just lost the back end as he came out of turn 3. Come up to turn 4 now, and it doesn't look like it's going to be any issues there. Measures coming through sector 3 now. And this is going to be the battle here. Julianos looking to get around the outside turn 4 on Super Bounty. Super Bounty managed to keep the inside line. And he's managed to keep it. Mendes has seemed to have dropped down. Let's Go Fiscal is making the overtake on him now, and Bagpuss Gruff is right behind. But as they come over to the final, to finish the race, Mej will take the sprint win. And as we fall onto Rightly Karma, I don't think Rightly Karma is going to lose the position here. He's going to come through and get P2. So well done to Rightly Karma. And then Bren the Blob, who's going to get half a second penalty, but I'm sure he'll get rid of that. Over 200. Bogorovsky, will he be able to keep hold of this? Oh, Super Bounty's going to lose it. He's going to drop down to P7 for that second penalty. Obviously, and yeah, Fiscal, Mendes and Bagpuss will finish in P8, 9, 10 respectively. Platypus has managed to overtake Vince Racing, so I've missed that unfortunately. And as they come around the final 2 turns here, Platypus will get P11, Vince Racing will get P12, and Renzo Lang, who's had a bit of a terrible end to the race, will get P13. So well done to Mej. Very good race there, going from P13 to P1. So a very good race there. And that's all we've got for this week. So we'll catch you again next week. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you later.